trying to get this video to play. I want to talk about something right quick. It's T.I Son, but this talk about something right quick. Phone running too slow. I want to talk about something right quick about T.I Son, the rapper T.I. I believe his son is named King, right? It was an interview where he was asked the question, "Where you from? Are you from the hood? Are you from the trenches, the ghetto?" Right? The first thing he did was, um, 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 I mean, I mean, just say yes or no. I mean, I used to spend the night at my grandma's house. She stayed in she got a nice house, but her area was bad. It was the trenches, but her house was a nice house. T.I Son King, um, claiming to be, don't know where he from. We know where he from though. I really don't get off into this celebrity stuff with their children because it's not my lane. It's not my lane. But I do write about things about what I'm getting ready to talk about right quick, right? T.I. son, these rapper sons, it's not just T.I. It's Boosie's son. His name Tootie Raw. He the same way. They claiming to be from the trenches, from the hood, right? They want to be tough, want to be gangster, want to be bad. They want to identify with themselves being from the trenches, right? With the world know they are not from the trenches. They was raised in mansions. Their parents, T.I., the rapper T.I., I don't know him. He claims he's from the trenches, right? But he made it out of the hood, right? His mother, a singer, so the boy was raised up with parents who had money, who got money, raised in the suburbs, raised in a mansion, went to a private school. The little boy, T.I son, King, is in prison right now. I believe he got sentenced to like 5 years for a pistol case, and the boy got attacked already in prison, right? And T.I is pleading for his son's release. But I tell you, the feds don't care about your money. They don't need your money. The feds, they the ones that make money. They the ones that print the money up that we spend every day. So it don't matter how much money you got or whatnot. Money don't mean everything. You can't do what you want to do because you got money. But my aim is, right, people claiming to be from the trenches, from the hood, from the streets, ain't nothing cool about the streets. It upsets me sometimes because I was really in the streets. I really went to prison. Every day I took penitentiary chances by standing on the block, on the corner, in my hood, different hoods, different states, different cities, to sell drugs, to sell drugs, to sell weed, just to eat because my stomach was literally, hungry. You ain't have to go to, sleep, King, with a empty stomach, or you turn the lights on in your kitchen and there's a gang of roaches scattering everywhere. You hear rats running across the floor, or you go over your cousin's house, you got to sleep in one pissy bed with 4 of your cousins. You know what I'm saying? And you got to share a Roman noodle, a oodle noodle. 4 of y'all eating off of 1 pack of Roman noodle because ain't nothing in the refrigerator but bread and syrup. Or eating sugar bread. You ain't have to, share the same clothes as your brother. You know what I'm saying? You had your own pair of shoes. Excuse me. You never had to do that. You never had to stand on the block. You never had to, like, come on, man, dodge the police, giving them fake names when they roll up on you. Like, you've never been rejected by your family or rejected by the system or sent to prison. You know what I'm saying? You in there now, though. But, it's the same with Boosie's son, Tootie Raw, and a whole lot of other people. And people that's not celebrities. They children raised in a nice household, and they want to identify with being poor. You know, you want to identify with being poor or not being raised in a suburb, but it's okay to be raised in the suburbs. It's okay to be in a private school. It's okay to be raised in a mansion. It's okay to be raised as a good child because you cosplaying, you're acting like you're from the hood or from the ghetto, and then you attracting all this stuff, all that energy, and now you don't even know how to deal with the real situation, and now you land yourself in prison. Where you should be. Y'all work real hard for that. I'm proud of you, King. You work real hard for that. You know, it upsets me, even with grown people. You know, they wait till they get grown and or get some money and they want to start claiming to be a gangbanger. They want to start claiming to be this and that, a player, and you know, just something that they never was when they were younger. Trying to be something they never were when they were younger. Trying to get things they never had when they were younger. You know what I'm saying? At 40, 50, 60 years old, they out here trying to relive a life that they wish they lived when they was younger, but they couldn't. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it really upsets me. It's a mental illness, man. It's nothing cool about being running the streets. You know what I'm saying? See, the problem is you celebrity children and you children outside of celebrities, y'all getting yourself in trouble. Y'all don't have to do what y'all doing. Y'all choosing to do things. You know what I'm saying? People that's really in the streets chose them. You know, the streets chose them. Y'all just doing it and getting yourself into some trouble and don't know what y'all getting yourself into because y'all wannabes. You see what I'm saying? Think you could do what you want to do because you got a whole bunch of bread. Well, because your parents got a whole bunch of bread. You know, but it's a mental illness. You work real hard. You know, these celebrity children, these celebrities be killing me. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't even listen to certain stuff, you know. But to each his own. This ain't no hate speech or nothing. This is reality. A lot of y'all really not from the streets or prison, because if you were, you wouldn't be doing what you're doing. You'll be doing the whole opposite, you know, of what you're doing, because people that's really from the streets and people that really been to prison, you know, or on their way to prison right now, it's like they wish they never did it before. So accept who you are, accept being raised as a good kid, you know, because a lot of good kids in the ghetto, in the hood, that's poor, and they trying to make a way out. They don't want to be in the hood. You know what I'm saying? They want to be like you, but you want to be like us, the kids in the hood, the adults in the hood, and it's not cool. So just be you, you know, accept who you are, you know, love your parents while you're here, accept your parents, you know, making it out, making a better life for themselves so they can have a better life for you.